The criteria we looked at when we look at any potential investment opportunities are usually the market size, which has to be particularly big, the technology or innovation component, which has to be particularly disruptive, the business case, which has to be particularly interesting for every single player in the value chain. But all this together is as important as the team, because the team will make the difference and make a successful story for the investment.
But also as a venture capital investor, you sometimes need to be contrarian to the market, right? To find the new opportunities which are going to make a better investment return for you, because as no one's looking at them, you'll be able to invest them at lower valuations.
We usually apply thinking that is, unless in certain circumstances we have a preference for a solid preclinical package, meaning that we will need to see animal data, we need to see some kind of in vivo efficacy.
So why is it that this new drug that an academic has developed is going to be better than what is already out there, is going to take care of some disease that is not currently treated, is going to take away some side effects? So really having a key selling point.
There are always trends in venture capital investment. Not necessarily out of those trends come the most successful stories in terms of investment.
Just like basic research follows trends and fashions. For example, if a particular field has made some breakthrough, there's been some M&A activity, there tends to draw more investment in the space.
Another challenge that is well known, I guess, is the valley of death, where you have companies having public funding or small grants just enough to do a little work in the labs, but not nearly enough to show that it's safe or there are signs of efficacy. So bridging that gap is one of the major tasks of VCs.
So it's important to understand what venture capital tries to do. So it's trying to find early technology, innovative treatments at a very early stage, in our case, and invest money, create value, and then exit this investment through usually a trade sale to a larger partner, or as has been the case in recent times, an initial public offering.
To get us to invest, you would need to have the patient in focus. So it's not just a matter of looking at a disease where there's no cure today. It's important to understand how the patient is treated, how the disease develops, how the doctors interact with the patients, and how we can play a role in that value chain.
Leading a startup to success is all about people. The core team has to be very strong and the team has to be complete.